Welcome to the Hollywood Raw podcast. I'm Dax Holt. Over there is Adam Glyn. We got a great show for you guys coming up today. Excited to talk to Adam. It feels like he has been out all over the place talking to all these huge celebrities. So I want to get into his conversation with Marlon Wayans. I know he ran into Rob Gronkowski and his girlfriend Camille. Dave Portnoy. Adam, I saw you were having lunch or pizza with Dave Portnoy. I want to ask you about that. There was a huge video that he got of Conor McGregor talking about the fight at the UFC fight at the White House. And Cardi B, I love this video, Adam. I'm excited to talk to you about Cardi B and what she requires in her dressing room. And the one thing that happened over this weekend that is making me so jealous of you is your run-in with Pink. So we're going to get into all of those on this episode today. It's really just going to be about Adam's wild life. It's really what it comes down to. So, Adam, how are you, buddy?
I'm tired. I'm not going to lie, but it's funny. You're like, Adam's wild life. It's not like I'm out like boozing and partying with these people. But yeah, I mean, I last week was the last week and a half was between the VMAs, US Open, Fashion Week. It's been really busy, and I've been like going nonstop. I was at the point like I knew I was going to get sick from it, and that's always happens. There's twice a year I work so hard that I actually get sick. Super Bowl and this week, and I lose my voice, and then my body starts to kind of fall apart a little bit. So this year, I kind of was trying to get some vitamins in my system and keep up when I can. Because I was out every night till about, I don't know, average like 1:30. Either it was like 12:31 till about 3:30 in the morning. And then I can't believe I did that. I punched myself. I was like, oh my God, why are you coming home so late? And then I would get up at like 6:30 in the morning and head out the door again just to kind of, because I want to get everything, I have to. It's part of it is the fear of missing out. You don't want someone else to get something, or you see someone like, man, I could have got them. The other part is it's like you got to take advantage of the money while it's there because you don't really have these opportunities that much. So, and because it's so busy, it's so busy, you're able to get people like more in a better situation because now you have all these like crazy fans all the time everywhere, and it kind of ruins the experience. But what were you gonna say?
No, I was going to say your TikTok is blowing up because of it. It seems like people are responding really well. I mean, listen, I love your interviews, but you can tell people are really gravitating to all this content that you've been fueling out there. So congrats on hitting the 100,000 mark, bro.
Thank you. You saw that. I got 100,000 on TikTok. That was kind of cool.
Are you going to do the big Mylar balloons, the silver Mylar $100,000 or 100,000 balloon mark that everyone seems to do?
Is that what do you mean? What do you do? I don't know.
You just, you have to hold the pic. You got to hold the 1 and the 2 zeros, and you got to look all excited and tell your fans thank you so much for everyone subscribing. You got to do the TikTok moment.
I would actually be cooler to have. I wish there's so many people with 100,000 on TikTok. It's not. I don't say it's not hard to get 100,000 on TikTok, but it's not. It's attainable. Trying to get 100,000 on YouTube, which you have, that's the difficult one, and. I want that YouTube plaque. I think the plaque is really cool on YouTube.
The plaque is pretty cool. That's probably the one award that I have that I'm like truly, really proud of. Of course, I'm not in my office right now with the YouTube plaque, or I'd show it off. But that one is pretty damn cool. Is just to be able to have it and be like, damn, YouTube something, and it had like a signature from the CEO. It was pretty sick. That one I'm excited about.
Yeah, I mean that's the one I want, but I'm like. I need another like 65,000 subscribers for that. And to be honest with you, TikTok's harder to get subscribers. YouTube,
TikTok or
TikTok's
YouTube?
Sort of easy. No, I'm sorry. YouTube is sort of difficult to get subscribers. TikTok, I get so many follows a day. I don't say it in a weird way. It's like, it just doesn't really matter as much. But my TikTok is doing really well. But TikTok is so weird. Like, I'll be honest with you, dude. Hold on, I just got the fashion shows for today. Chelsea Industries was 24.
Anyone good?
Okay. No, not till Tory Burch at like 6. That's in Brooklyn. Ew. I just don't feel. Oh, there's one at 2, but that's Pier 36. They're all out of the way, but I kind of got to get going so I could get out of here.
Does it say who's going to be showing up to them?
No, you never know who's going to show up. You never know what the scene's going to be like.
They don't put that out there. I feel like that that'll draw more people to the shows if they say, "Hey, by the way, right? Someone huge is going to be showing up to be there in attendance."
Yeah, no, they don't do that. But whatever, it's all right. All right. So before we get into today's episode, Dax, do you have a review ready for us?
I do. So this one comes from Andrea from New York City. It says, love their approach to entertainment news. It's a 5-star review. It says, I found out about their show from Demois, and it's been such a treasure. I love the straightforward format of the top 10 and their special episodes where they take on a topic or tell stories. I like the rapport and self-deprecating humor, and that you guys don't try to be cool and aloof. I like hearing your opinions on events, and I hope one day to hear about a feud-ending dance-off with Taylor Swift's dad. We need closure. Well, thank you, Andrea. Appreciate it. A lot of people actually found out about us from Demois or Juicy Scoop. We've done a bunch of those, like not hosting, but like being guests on those other podcasts, and it's been pretty fun to expand our audience. And yes, Adam, when are we getting the dance off with Taylor's dad?
Dude, I'll square up with that guy anytime. I will. That's a fight. Listen, I can't fight, but that's a fight I think I could win. Actually, he was scrappy too. I'm not gonna lie, that guy was scrappy. But yeah, oh man, that's so funny.
All right, let's get into this because you have so much to tell me about. I want to start. Let's go pizza. Tell me about your run-in with Dave Portnoy. I went
to the Dave Portnoy Pizza Fest, and it was awesome. I'm telling you, Dax, it was everything I wanted to be. I'm not trying to kiss his ass. I went by myself, which when I told someone I was going by myself, they looked at me weird, like, "Are you nuts?" The only thing that sucked was how to get out there. I'm gonna be honest with you. It was like, hey, take this. It was in Randall's Island, which is
where the hell is that?
It's like it's right next to Queens, like north of Queens. It's like Long Island City. It's right next to New York City. It's like a little small island. So you had to take you could take a bus there, you could drive there. I took the subway up and walked, and they said it was going to take a 30-minute walk or 20-minute walk. I think it was like a 45 to an hour minute walk. It took forever to get to. But as soon as I got there, I got hooked up through a friend for a VIP pass, right? And the gates opened at 1.
Pass to one of these?
So a VIP pass was pretty pricey. It was a couple $100 for a VIP. With what you get with the VIP pass, you get to go into the Pizza Fest 30 minutes early. You get free drinks. The pizza everywhere is already unlimited, but there's like a section where you get you get to go to like cleaner, nicer bathrooms. There's like a little different lounge you could sit at. There was like a few other things there. Like there were, it's just a little section where you could sit down. You also had access to this one pizza place called Series, which if you're a New Yorker and you've seen Dave Portnoy talk about it, it's this pizza place where the pies go for about like $65. So you had access to that pie. Dax, that pizza, this Series thing, it's $65 for a pie. And
yeah, but is it good? Is it worth $65 or is it like, eh?
I gotta say, it's worth it. I get it. I get the hype around it.
For a
pizza.
You
have it, like you're like, for a pizza, I'm like, oh, I get it. It's not your average pizza. Like this is, it's on a whole nother level. It's like sourdough. It's big. It's crispy, but yet again, you don't feel weird or gross after you eat it. It's like, it's so weird to eat pizza and still feel lean in a way. But yeah, it was the real deal. So I got in like 30 minutes early. So as soon as I get in there was like a long line for VIP, but there's also a long line for general admission. So as soon as I go in, I like ran. When I walked into the place, I saw, like I was walking along the sides of it. So I saw the pizza places that I wanted to hit. And they're just giving out like not an average slice, but a little bit smaller than an average slice to like try the pizza. So I fucking ran, dude, to all the pizza places. I'm like eating pizza as I'm waiting in line at another pizza place, and I'm eating a slice on line to eat another. It's like I ate so much in 25 minutes, and then the general admission doors opened. I was like sick to my stomach. I was like, dude, I ate so much pizza, and I ate an edible before because I wanted to be like super hungry before I go in. Like I wanted to like feel good, but I ate so much, and you just feel like you feel terrible. And I was like, oh my God, this is gonna be so embarrassing. I'm about to light up the bathroom at this place in a fucking festival.
But can I play your? Because you ran into Dave himself, correct?
All right, so I got Dave. Yeah.
All right, let me play this video for them.
Yeah. Here we go, Series. Hey, how are you? Nice to meet you. What's going on? Are you guys? There's a lot of people waiting for you guys today. Oh, you do have the tomato. I was told they had no tomato. Who told me that? I lied. Yeah, this is like the best pizza going right now. I'm more worried about Bill. So good. I got him. Gotta take care of her. I've been talking this up. Series, yeah, I mean, this is the hottest pizza in New York City right now. What did I give it? A 9.3, 9.4? I don't even remember.
9.2.
How long are the lines? How do people even get your pizza nowadays?
On the weekends, I like to be on the block, but during the week, it's not that bad. Like, just fly at the beginning, and then, like, we're selling pizza, like, 45 minutes to an hour out.
For me, as good as it gets right now. As good as it gets. What's going on?
What's up, buddy? How you doing? Good to see you. Obviously, this is unbelievable. You and Medium Rare actually like came together, and that was. I remember the first year. Was it Teddy Swims the first year?
Teddy Swims in a hurricane. Yeah,
that's an incredible one. Pizza wise, I heard you're coming out with your own pizza making skill thing at home. Is that true, or?
We have a frozen pizza.
Well, I thought you were coming out with your own like kitchen, like where you could make your own. Besides that,
no,
that was all.
That's the new frozen pizza. That's news to me. Yeah.
No, I thought that. What's your go? How much should a pizza cost these days? I feel like people are always like turn to how much a pizza would cost.
Depends how good it is. These guys are expensive. It's worth it in New York City. But an average pizza, $20, $25 for a large.
And what's the one topping people should not use on a pizza? Is there one you're like, that's kind of gross?
Listen, whatever people want, they can do. Pineapple's the controversial one. I wouldn't do it. But eat what you like.
Is there one funky slice that you like? Is there like one like chicken parm or just always margarita?
I like the tomato.
Tomato's good.
Yeah.
Good to see you, brother.
You too.
Thank you.
Why is pineapple pizza such a divisive topic? I don't understand. I love pineapple pizza. Adam, are you pineapple or not a pineapple?
I know a lot of people. I know a lot of people like pineapple on pizza, and I like pineapple, but I've never even tried it because it's not for me. It just doesn't look like it would be. It doesn't look appetizing.
It's sweet, and it tastes so good. I don't know. I guess I grew up having pineapple on my pizza, and I think it's delicious. I'm just always shocked with how pissed off people get about having pineapple on the pizza. I don't understand. It's delicious.
Yeah, but you know what's so weird? So this is where that interview screwed up. I asked him about this. I had a brand. I reached out to this. This is where it gets weird, dude. A brand. I talked to a buddy who said that he heard that Dave was definitely working with this new pizza company, like this, this like make pizza at home thing. So I think in my head, if I ask him about this pizza thing, I could sell that clip back to that company. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like I could cut that clip and sell to them.
Course.
And then he says no. I'm like, oh my god, I want to fight my buddy for telling me like I haven't been a minute with this guy. But honestly, like I wanted to, you had to read the room a little bit. Obviously, I have to ask him about pizza. I got him later on, and I wanted to ask him more serious questions about like stuff, Barstool questions, football questions, some kind of topical news questions. And he was like, dude, I'm not doing it here. So I understood. He didn't want to like, it's all about the pizza today. Like, I'm not going to give you
mix
any
the pizza and the news.
Yeah. Yeah. So I get it. But the pizza, honestly, it was a really cool festival. I honestly could say now, I tried all the best pizza in the tri-state area, from Connecticut to New York. They had pizza from Maryland, all over the place. And it's a really fun, good pizza. It's a good audience, good crowd. So I was happy I did that. But Dax, you'll love this. After I leave the festival, I had my New York City moment. I ran into Pink. Pink, your favorite.
I'm so jealous.
Dax, this was such a New York City moment. I'm driving down Bleecker Street, right? It's like 4 or 5 in the afternoon on Saturday. I'm about to kind of head out of the city. And it's all of a sudden, I'm in my car at this light. Years ago, I got into a fight with a celebrity years ago. I don't know if I ever told, I think I might have told this story about me getting into like not a fist fight, but it could have, this guy would have kicked my ass, but Carlos Leon, Madonna's guy.
Yeah, Madonna's guy, yeah.
The same spot. Also, I'm in my car. I'm actually on the phone with my buddy. I look to my left, and the sun is beaming on this woman next to me. Like it's like a spotlight. It was like the glare. It was a beautiful day. The glare from like the windows is all going on this person. And it's Pink. And she's on a scooter. She was on an electric
I'm
scooter.
so jealous right now. No! Why do you get to run into Pink?
I'm on the phone with my buddy. I go, I gotta go. I'm looking around. I was like, does anybody else see what I'm seeing? I thought it was the edible that kicked in. I thought it was the pizza that was in my system. Like, I was like, what is going on? How does nobody not see what I see? Then
wait, why is she in New York? She lives in LA.
I don't know. I don't know why she's there. Maybe she's working on a project. She had her daughter with her. Her daughter's in the scooter behind her.
And wait, is this like a rented scooter, or do you think she like owns a scooter? Yeah, you just don't picture Pink out driving through the streets of New York.
She might own this scooter. And with her daughter, like, seemed pretty comfortable on the scooter, I guess. I'm like, she's old enough, not old by any means, but like old enough she could ride a scooter, but you're also riding in New York City, which is, you know, scary. New York City I'm used to it, and it's insane still. Like, it's the Mad Max. But I go, Pink? Like, I'm just like, I couldn't, I was like, I'm usually good at spotting people, but I'm like, how is nobody else seeing this is Pink next to me?
Did she talk to you?
She did briefly, but she talked to me.
God.
I go, I am like a massive fan. I have this podcast, and like my partner is, my co is like obsessed with you. Can I please get a photo? And she goes, I really appreciate that. She said it nicely. She goes, I really appreciate that, but I'm with my daughter right now. And I was like, I'm not going to get out of the car, but maybe I would have got out of the car. I was just going to take a photo from my car with me from her. And she was like, I'm with my daughter. And I was like, oh, don't worry about it. I was like, I just hope you have a great time in New York City. Like, I know you're not from here, but like, enjoy it. So I'm like happy to see you enjoying yourself in New York City. She goes, and she was like very serious. She's like, I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Like, I saw you. And then I bullshitted a little bit. I said, I saw you at the Garden, which I didn't. And then, I was like, listen, your show's incredible. She's like, oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And I go, yeah, I used to be at TNT. My partner, I said, my partner Dax, always said you'd be like the dream guest to have on the podcast. And she's like, what? It's like, yeah, we always say. And she's like, yeah, I know. She knew of you. She knew.
It's like, the thing is, I've had like numerous people. I met her many, many years ago, and it was the greatest interview. And I'm such a huge fan of hers. But like, I've had paparazzi say hi to her on my behalf, or they've asked for her to say hi to me on video. Jillian Barbary got her to say hi to me. So like, she knows. So many people have asked her to say hi to me over the years. She's probably like, who the fuck is this weirdo?
I know. I mean, but she was very nice, very
jealous.
Cool to see her like in New York City, and I was the only one bothering her. I mean, I got
there's
turned
no,
down for
there's
the photo,
literally,
but I didn't care. I was asking for the photo for you more than me. I was like,
there's literally no one else. Like, you know me, dude. I don't care about like the celebs anymore. I don't get starstruck with people. Pink is my girl. And that's like the one person, like that's the only name you could throw out that really digs at my soul. And I wish I could have been there for it.
Well, I was there, and you were there in spirit, Dax. I thought of you. I asked for the photo for you, not even for me.
Thank you. But I think I may have even been more jealous if you had a photo with her, though, too. I would have been like, God damn it! Oh! But
yeah, I mean, I couldn't believe it was her. It was such a weird moment. It was.
I'm excited. I'm excited for you because you got that moment. I'm excited for me that she might actually know my name. Like, to think Pink might actually know my name, that's pretty cool. But that's it.
Yeah. No, I get it. I'm getting hit up by the fashion shows going on right now. One in South Street. They're all over the Coach Fashion Show. 2 p.m. Okay. Thug Club. Ugh. So here's the thing is, so right now it's Fashion Week in New York City. I like to kind of troll Fashion Week. Fashion Week is not as good this year because they keep the shows kind of private and quiet. And then they're the weirdest shows ever. Like, you understand something, Dax? The shows last about no more than 12 minutes. And as soon as the show ends, it's like a rat race to everyone run out. Like, all this thing for Fashion Week.
That's it? 12 minutes?
Dude, it's so weird. I don't understand fashion. I've been doing Fashion Week for 15 years. I still don't understand it. I don't know what it is. It's the weirdest thing. Celebrity-wise, though, there's been a ton of celebrities in New York. Like you said, like last week, I got to interview Cardi B. I talked to Cardi B, which Cardi B, this doesn't sound very weird, but she's a lot smarter than people think. She knows what she's doing. And I don't say people think she's dumb. I think like people don't realize how smart and intelligent she is.
They don't give her credit. She's
they
like,
don't give her credit.
You know what it is? It's because she played the Paris Hilton game, where if you act dumb on camera and it's your persona, people believe that's how you are in real life, but you're actually super savvy and smart and business minded. And so you're kind of tricking people into thinking that you're not as smart as you are, but you are actually building an empire and doing all those things. Like Paris Hilton is probably one of the smartest people out there, and think of everything that she's been able to accomplish, but with that ditzy girl persona.
Yeah, so I got her, and I couldn't believe that was her, and I had like the access to her. But I get her, right? And I started asking her about the court situation. She kind of stays quiet about the court situation. Like I try to ask about jokes regarding it. And then all of a sudden, I asked her what she puts in her dressing room before a show. And then she kind of
Can I play the video?
You can play the video.
All right, let me play it.
Cardi. What's up, Cardi?
Make a
Cardi.
hole.
I love
Cardi
those
was
videos
on
at court.
2/5.
Cardi, those videos at court were hysterical. Cardi,
Cardi was on 125.
how funny was court? That was hysterical. The memes are crazy.
Thank you, sis. Cardi's for the
Those
crazy.
videos at court were hysterical. The faces. What do you think of the memes that came from the court?
A good in person.
Before you do a show, what's in your Cardi? Before you do a show, what's in your green room?
I can't hear no.
Before you do a show, what's in your green room? What do you demand?
Red candy. I request crushed ice, preferably from Chick-fil-A.
Okay.
Cardi, quick selfie, please. My birthday.
And what's your morning routine? Do you have a pre-morning routine?
Thank you so
Brush my
much.
teeth.
Big BX.
Billboard photo card.
Big BX. Cardi.
Good to see
Come on, I
you.
got
Cardi was on 125.
Cardi, do you still keep in touch with your high school prom date?
Cardi, love you, Cardi.
Good to see you, Cardi.
I can't wait. I can't see. I got it.
I love that. Crushed ice from Chick-fil-A.
You know, so
I mean, I have to agree. Crushed ice from Chick-fil-A is the best ice. There is no better ice than Chick-fil-A ice, right?
But the
am I
funniest
wrong?
part is she says that as she's going into a Raising Cane's event, which I was like, but I mean,
That's because Cardi B, she doesn't care. That's the thing that I love about her the most. Can you think of better ice than Chick-fil-A ice?
So I had a friend of mine who said Sonic has really good ice. And I
Okay.
just don't know. Like they say they go to Sonic to get ice. I'm like,
Like,
I
I
never
think-
knew ice was that big a deal.
Dude, but like big chunks of ice, not a fan. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you get the last and you try to pour it into your mouth and it's just big chunks of ice, like that crushed small ice, that's the best. I love that stuff. So Cardi is not wrong when she says crushed ice from Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
I
So
love her.
obviously,
Did
so I got
she say
Cardi
anything
B.
else?
Not really. I mean, that was like the most like interesting thing I would say. But at this event, there was like a few other celebrities that went in. This was after the VMAs and the start of Fashion Week. There was a few other random celebrities going in. Like I saw Lenny Kravitz going in. And when you see Lenny Kravitz, it's just like, he's a unique guy, Lenny Kravitz. Like he is a rock star, but Dax, can you name 5 Lenny Kravitz songs?
Fly.
Okay.
That song that was big after Fly. And then, I don't know. Unfortunately, I don't
Lenny
know.
Kravitz,
I'm sure if I looked, I'd be like, oh yeah,
Again,
not in my
I
normal
wonder if
rotation.
I'll ever see you again. Lenny Kravitz is one of those people where you know 4 or 5. I mean, you're lucky if you know 5 songs, but he's mostly just an iconic figure. So when you see him, he's just like, he's almost reminds me of Prince a little bit, the way they walk. Like there's like a bounce to him. So I saw.
Well, I think that's just
Lenny
the
Kravitz.
tight leather pants. Both of them were tight
could
leather
be.
pants, so they kind of waddle a little bit.
Yeah, so I saw Lenny Kravitz. And again, earlier that night, I saw Adrien Brody. I saw Blake Shelton. I saw Jessica Alba with her new boyfriend.
Dude, your Jessica Alba video blew up. Who knew that
I
that
got
one
like
was
over
going
2 million views. She didn't talk to me like always. Jessica Alba never talks to me.
Yeah, but
So-
Jessica Alba walking into a restaurant with her new boyfriend, 2 million views. I don't even understand why. Like, why is there still such a fascination around Jessica Alba? I don't understand it. I mean, she's a pretty lady, yeah, but like, why is there like everyone cares about Jessica Alba's love life? I don't get it.
I think people are more curious in who the rebound is going to be. Like, who's going to be the guy to sort of get her next? Because people know how much of a catch she is. She's beautiful. She's great in business. She's worth a lot of money. Who's the guy that's going to get the score of the century? And
Do you know anything about
guy.
this new boyfriend?
Actor, looks like a dancer. Like, I would never guess he's an actor, but that's all I know about it. I can't say what he's done or anything. I don't know much about him.
Okay.
But I did get Dax this past week. I got a huge interview with Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor. I've been covering Conor McGregor for years, Dax. I've chased him around for for years. I started the McGregor versus Floyd Mayweather fight. I have a relationship with him. I've never got to really hang out. Like, I've talked to him like off camera a little bit, but it's so weird because he's never like present when you talk to him sometimes. And
what do you mean by that? Like, he's just thinking ahead, or like
all over the place, thinking ahead. You just know, like, it's very calculated. Like, he's focused on what he's doing next, not what the interview at the moment. And I've worked like days trying to get interviews with Conor McGregor. This was the easiest, quickest interview I ever got with Conor McGregor. And I was at this event, and I see the driver pull up. I'm like, I think this is Conor McGregor. Like this, and then all of a sudden a bodyguard comes out. I'm like, this has got to be Conor McGregor. He's got a bodyguard. And Conor came out of the car, and luckily I was sort of ready and asked him about him in Ireland, which I guess he was more than happy to kind of discuss. And he was so animated talking about Ireland and so passionate talking about Ireland that, you know, the interview was actually fantastic, in my opinion, because I kind of let him do what he does and let him speak. But he's so, again, like I said, passionate about it. It's a very charismatic speech talk. Play the interview.
Well, can I get into the part on the video where you ask him about like the UFC fight at the White House? Because I think that is really what was the big blow up moment from this video. So let me play this.
Make Ireland great again, my friend. Good to see you, brother. Listen, I know you're running right now. How do we make Ireland great again? Dude, I'm really excited for this. What do you think we got to do?
To make Ireland great again, we return power to the people. We empower localised government to rebalance the distribution of power that Brussels currently have over our own government. That's how we do it.
Who's your kind of mentors when it comes to kind of political life?
People of Ireland, the mothers of Ireland, the sisters, the brothers, the fathers, as I am myself, a father and employer of the people of Ireland. And I'm standing front and centre for my country. I refuse to lie down while the makeup of my nation is changed before my very eyes.
You're so passionate about it. When did this passion start? At what point do you say, hey man, I got to get really active?
Ireland is a democratic country. We operate by the laws of democracy that is currently being interfered with and attempted to be blocked. Here in the United States, any citizen can run for presidency, and then it is on the people of the United States to decide. So who do our government elite in Ireland think they are, that they can decide the will of the people on behalf of the people that they claim to represent when they do not? We should be abiding by democracy. Right now, Ireland does not. And these are my plans and my moves.
I love it, dude. It's good to see. Obviously,
I have addresses with the councils of Ireland this coming week, and I'm very, very excited for it. And I'm even happy how this entire situation has played out, and that the councils are the decider, because I am for empowering local government for the veto over their own communities, as it should be. And from my vantage point, that the councils around Dublin, around Ireland, all around Ireland, and the tireless work that they do, that the entire country of Ireland can see with their own eyes and feel it with response and direct face-to-face communication. It's exactly how it should be. Those councils should be in the house.
Yeah.
And those in the house should be in the bin.
Okay, Conor, good seeing you, brother.
Dude, that's huge for Conor to say he's coming back to fight at that event, right? I mean, I think that's why that video blew up so much, is because him coming back to fight at that event is the big headline.
I mean, obviously, I'm looking for like the strong quote, but also I don't want to I want him to kind of bring it out of him. I want to be like, just, again, sometimes we interview people, like, just give me definite answers. Is it yes or no? Or at least I'm trying to, so that's what I was trying to get out of him. I mean, I still don't even know what was going on there, but I got Conor McGregor. He was very cool. He was very nice. I have unique relationship.
Sorry, keep going. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, it's like, it's a very unique relationship with him, because it's like, you just never know what Conor you're going to get.
And then yeah. Was that the same event that you got Rob Gronkowski?
I did. Yeah. So I got Rob Gronkowski.
What exactly was?
It was like this charity event. It was a charity event for some bank or some. It was like a charity event for some bank, or I don't even know. And
banks don't need a charity event. I gotta say.
Yeah, but it was. It was like a maybe private investment. I don't know. I don't understand the finance world. I think it was a bank or a private equity. Again, private equity bank. I don't know the difference. I'm just making up terms right now in my head, Dax.
All right. So you ran into Rob Gronkowski.
But I got Rob Gronkowski and his girlfriend Camille Kostek. Sports Illustrated swimsuit model. She's so cool, so nice, so pretty. And Gronk, and they were just good energy, good vibes, good people. I talked to Gronk.
Guys, how are you? Good to see you. Yeah. Listen, high school reunions. Did you guys go to your high school reunion? Would you go?
I actually am a class officer, and I think I'm supposed to and my high school reunion. I should probably do
That is-
We're well overdue.
Did you go to yours?
I went to high school in Buffalo, New York, Williamsville North High School, and I never went back for a high school reunion.
Did they hit you up? Do you know if you got the messages, or you don't know?
No, I never got the messages, but
He's
I
still friends with
still
all his
talk
high
to a
school
lot of my
buddies.
I know you
high
do.
school buddies, but they never told me anything about a high school reunion, so I'm waiting for them to tell me about it, and then I'll go if they all go.
Do you still keep in touch with your high school prom date?
No, I don't. Yeah. I don't even think
Neither do I.
I
It's
had
all
a
right.
prom date in high school.
No, what? You just
No,
went
no
solo?
one wanted to go with me.
What about you?
I was a loser.
Did you still keep in
No,
touch
I
with
don't
prom
talk
date?
to them anymore.
No,
Yeah,
it's all
Camille
right.
still does.
Of course, yes. NFL going on. What team do you think is like you should really watch this team, or which team are like guys they don't have a chance?
All right. I was a little shaky about the Detroit Lions. I was a little disappointed because I had the Lions going to the Super Bowl this year. That was my Super Bowl team that I picked to win it all, but they got absolutely whomped by the Green Bay Packers. So the Packers may be the real deal this year. Philly still look pretty solid. Their secondary a little iffy. We'll see how they do versus the Kansas City Chiefs this weekend. Super Bowl rematch. I'll be there doing the pregame show, 2-hour pregame show at the Power and Light District.
Very cool.
Kansas City coming up with the Fox pregame kickoff show.
Gotta
So
get the plug in.
that's going to be
I
an
know, I hear
awesome
you.
time. It's going to be like a Super Bowl show, but in Kansas City since it's Super Bowl rematch. What else? Buffalo, unbelievable comeback. Josh Allen representing the city of Buffalo, which one of the best games of all time to ever start a Sunday night opener. Got to give it to him for sticking to his guns and having that comeback in the fourth quarter. That was crazy.
Best restaurant in New England.
Best
What's your
restaurant
go-to? If you're in New England, which is...
I'm gonna go with
Ariana North End.
Ariana North End is good. No, Aria
Yeah,
North
I said
End.
Aria.
I said
And I really like
Ariana.
Contessa.
Aria, Straga's great too. Strega Waterfront. And anywhere else.
I love it.
Anything in Boston's the best.
Good to see you, bud.
Thank you.
I don't know why I love that question so much, Adam. Every time you ask someone if they are going to their high school reunion, there's something so great about it because you kind of really you start to like peel back whether or not they actually liked high school or they hated it, or you know what I'm saying, or if they were popular or not. Like it's such a good look into their former life when they were in high school. It's so great.
My buddy Tom loves that question. And it's something so stupid, but it kind of like makes you think. And honestly, that's the most, if you want to get real with someone, ask them that question because they can't really bullshit around it. It's like, did you or did you not go to a high school reunion? And then why didn't you go? And then all of a sudden you could see like, I wasn't happy in high school. I was happy. I loved going to high school.
I hated my life.
Or they didn't ask me back. Or so it's like, I didn't know about it. No one invited me. Like, so it's like, it's a very unique question. And it's such a dumb question. Did you go to your high school reunion?
I went to the first one, which was I think the 10-year one I went to. I didn't go to anything after that. But I will say, high school reunions, I feel like were different a long time ago because you didn't have Facebook. Now, you can see what all the people in high school still look like. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can just judge them on Facebook rather than actually having to go and meet at a place to judge them in person.
True. There's like, my 10-year was good. Even though my 10-year was still social media, but it was still some excitement energy. Now with everyone is on social media. There is no more mystery as much.
Exactly. Like that's what you want. You want to go back to a high school reunion because you want to see them and be like, oh, haha, look, Jimmy lost all of his hair, or so-and-so blew up. Like you don't have to do that. You can just log on to Facebook at this point and
How about Dax? You want to see if Michelle looks, everything's, you're so negative. I want to see how much this guy lost his hair. I want to see if this girl got fat. No, how about go to just see people and have fun, have some fun memories.
I'm just saying that's what people do.
We go for totally different things.
Everyone's judging the fuck out of each other at a high school reunion. Don't even try to sugarcoat that shit.
I'm sure. But yeah, it was. So I got to Camille and Rob, and they were cool. I also got Sebastian Maniscalco, one of the biggest comedians in the world. I love him. I'm a fan of him. His every time he does a special, I got to watch. It's a must watch for me. I've got to interview him. I always try to get. I guess really nobody goes after this guy. I don't think the guy ever has to deal with paparazzi. I'm probably one of the only paparazzi he's probably ever dealt with, and I've always asked some fun, good questions. I think for me at least. So I have a good relationship with him. Would I say great? No, but if he sees me, he's a really nice guy. And so you talk to a guy whose act is a lot about being an Italian American. Of course, I got to ask him about if he goes to an Italian restaurant, what does he order?
All right, let me listen.
What's the best chicken parm you ever had? What restaurant would you say is the best chicken parm?
Chicken parm. I'm not a big chicken parm guy.
You're Italian.
Yeah, I know. I don't get it at a restaurant, though. If I'm doing chicken parm, I'm doing it at home.
Okay.
So it's my mom.
If you go to an Italian restaurant, what do you order? What's your go-to dish in an Italian
I gotta
restaurant?
have pasta. A variety of different pasta. I like a sampling.
You're a family guy? Family order for the table? And
order for the table. I don't like just one dish. I like a sampling. So if it's either pesto, a little bolognese, maybe a little ravioli. That's my vibe.
I like it. Your favorite Italian restaurant? I know that's a broad statement, but like, is there one?
Carbone and Teresi here
in New York?
In New York City.
One last thing. So when's the last time? Obviously, every comic has a great bombing story. You know, that's part of doing it. You know, you have to trial and error. When was the last time you bombed?
When was the last time I bombed? I bombed a month ago trying out some new material at the Improv.
Did you?
Bombing is part of the whole thing. So you got to bomb in order to be successful. So bombing is, 1 month ago.
Good seeing you as always, my friend. Good to see you, buddy.
I love that question too. Like, just because you know the awkwardness, and especially being someone like him, you would expect he never bombs anymore. So for him to admit, like, yeah, I still suck sometimes, is great.
Well, I mean, those two questions, I ran into Tiffany Haddish too, Dax. And Tiffany Haddish she's so pretty in person, I gotta say. Tiffany Haddish is a very, very pretty girl. But I asked her the two questions. I asked her about her high school reunion, and I asked her about bombing on stage.
I know you're doing spots again. Are you going to go, like, doing real tour?
I've been doing it.
But, like, real tour? Like, is it, like, getting ready for a special or what?
Like, what do you mean, real tour? I'm really making $100,000 a show or more. What do you mean? What's a real tour to you?
Are you getting, like, the hour ready for a special? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, well, I'm always ready for something special. I'm always ready for a special. Are you asking me if I'm going to get an Emmy or a Grammy again?
That's what I'm asking for.
Yeah, sure. She's ready.
Well, she's ready. She's
ready.
Can we pause for a second and talk about the fact that Tiffany Haddish just acknowledged the fact that she's making $100,000 for every single comedy night that she puts on? That's huge. Yeah, that's massive.
She's a huge star, dude. What do you expect? I mean, she sells out. She's not doing comedy clubs. She's doing like theaters. Like, she's a theater act. She's huge.
I get that, but I guess just hearing it out of her mouth, like, I guess I don't think about comedians filling a stadium and making $100,000 a night, but I mean, it makes sense. You just, for her to say it out loud, I'm like, damn, good job. That's some fucking fat money there. I love that.
Great money. Yeah, it's a lot of money.
All right, let me keep playing it.
So obviously you're a big star now, but when's the last time you actually bombed on stage? Every comic has a great bombing story.
2018.
Oh, that was it. Yeah,
thanks. New Year's, when there was nothing else that went on in the whole wide world but Tiffany bombing in Miami.
That wasn't
2018.
Me. That wasn't me.
It was you.
It wasn't me.
It was you.
But everyone bombs though. That's part of it.
It is a part of the job.
You have to bomb to do it.
Yeah, just like you have to fall to walk.
You have to have more bad shows than the good shows, but the good shows make up for the bad shows.
No, I think you have more good shows than bad shows.
Well, hopefully that's the goal, right?
Yeah, I usually have way more good shows than bad shows.
One last thing. Who's the name in your phone that you're like, this is kind of cool? You never call them, but like, I can't believe it's the name of my phone.
I call everybody.
You don't have that. I'll be honest. I
have my elementary school crush and
cool.
my high school and junior high school crush in my phone, and I have their numbers. I never call. But to me, that's super cool.
Do you still keep in touch with your high school prom day?
Yeah, I did talk to him when I was on Kids Say the Darndest Things. He popped in on the show.
No way.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Did you go to a high school reunion? Or you
I've been at every single reunion. They last reunion, they based it around me.
No way.
Yeah, because I'm the most famous one.
That's true.
Well, at least she's honest, right? That's what you think is, of course, that's who they want there. Tiffany is going to be the headliner of the reunion. So, of course, they're going to have to plan it around her. I love that she was honest about that.
Yeah, no, she's great. She's awesome. But here's the thing. It's Dax, if you finish, towards the end of this interview. Yeah. So, yeah, go on.
But besides them buddies who like, I'm going to skip the reunion, I'm like, why? You have it once every 10 years. Like, who cares? Like, just
go.
I
would never skip a reunion.
I was so with you.
Unless I'm being paid a ridiculous amount of money to be somewhere. And then, I'm so famous now. They made, oh my God, look at this fucking bug on you. Oh my shit. Oh, look at this shit. Oh, shit.
Look at it. That was a Lanternfly.
That's a Lanternfly. I never seen nothing like that. It was red and gray, and it looked like it wanted to drink your blood, bro.
I got that good one.
let me find out you the shit. And you attracting Lanternfly.
I got those good blood.
You hot shit.
I know, baby.
You hot shit.
I know. Good to see you.
What the fuck was that thing that landed on
I had
you?
a lanternfly. It's like these huge flies that they're not like they don't bite anything, but they're overpopulated in this area. And if you see them, you're supposed to kill them because they eat like trees up and stuff like that. So one landed on my back and she's flipped out. I was like, I got scared because I didn't see it. I was like, she's like, oh my God. I was like, oh my. So I'm flipping out and getting scared too because she's flipping out. But I mean, talk about everyone on the street was like, what is going on? They thought I did something. Like, it was like it was a pretty scary situation just because as a guy and a woman and she's screaming on the street, I got to scream too because, I can only imagine what other people think. Like, what did this guy do?
Oh, that's so funny.
I mean,
I love it.
It was, dude, but it's just been crazy nights. I met a lot of people. I'll tell you what, one of the most disappointing things of my week, Dax, I saw Paige DeSorbo. And I saw Paige DeSorbo from Summer House. And she was leaving this nylon magazine party, okay? And I love Paige. I think she's so talented. I think she's so I think she's great. And her people, no. They started blocking her. One girl kind of was trying to push my shoulder back. I was like, dude, like they're like covering her up like it was. I was like, guys, relax. Like, is there something in the news going on about her that's negative? Like, it's not that serious. Like, you just say like we're not like it was like so overly done that they were like covering her up. I was like, is she in the news for something really, really bad? But I was so disappointed in that. Like, again, like last week, I could have met all these celebrities, and that was the biggest letdown of all the people that were covering up Paige DeSorbo. Now I know she's really big now, but I mean,
still,
I saw some. Cardi B didn't have that many people with her.
Well, you see a lot of the big stars. The biggest stars on the planet don't always get covered up and hidden away from people. You know what I'm saying? It's normally the more like the reality stars that seem to cover up and hide away. It's very weird.
It's
like the younger
so
people
weird.
are the ones that do it.
I even said to them, I was like, guys, it's not that serious. Like, relax. Like, and I even said to him, I was like, I used to be a huge fan of her, but you've ruined the experience for me. Like, this is grossed out to me. And other people saw that. And I was like, yeah, it just ruined the experience of me and Paige. And people might say like, oh, it's because you ran up to her with a camera. I was like, I mean, this is what I do for a living. I mean, I even said like, I'm a fan. Like, it's not like I was going to, trust me, I wasn't going to ask anything weird, but it was just, it was a letdown for me. I was whatever. But note was one of the things happened at Dax last week that was also a letdown. Oprah was in New York. And
Did you get her?
I didn't get her. Why? Because right before I'm about to get her, because I had a tip that she was at this building, right before I'm about to get her, a bird shits on my head. And I'm not even joking. The bird shit on my head. And I was like, oh my God. And I had to go
Please tell me you got a
myself.
photo.
I was, dude, come on. I didn't even know it happened until I ran into someone I know. And they're like, I think a bird shit on your head. And I didn't even realize it was like bird poop on my hair and my hat. And I was like, oh my God. Like, I had to go clean. And so I had to go like wash off.
See, I think you dropped the ball. I think you dropped the ball. You should have gone to do the interview with Oprah with bird shit all over your head. That would have been a talking point. You fucked it up, bro.
I've been so embarrassed.
You should have done it. That would have been so funny because that would have been something you guys could have laughed about and joked about, and she would have loved it.
I was so embarrassed, but then I thought about we're the only species that has to really worry about being shitted on. Like, like birds aren't worried about getting shit on. I mean, ants don't have to worry about it. We're the only ones like, oh yeah, we have to always worry about getting shit on by a bird. I don't know. But that was my week, and it's still going on. I got to run over to a fashion show now, Dex. So, we'll have more time to catch up in the next week or so. I'm sorry I've been MIA. Just this is my week to make some money.
All good. Yeah. All good, dude. All right. Well, thank you guys for listening to Adam's Wild Stories. I'm going to say one of my favorite episodes. I love when we talk about all the people you're running into and the things that you're doing. So make sure you're following Adam at Adam Glyn on TikTok. Be a part of that 100,000 people that are following his TikTok page. You can see these videos when they go up live. You can follow the Hollywood Raw at Hollywood Raw. That's on TikTok and Facebook and YouTube and Instagram. You can follow me at Dax Holt. And we will see you guys next week. All right. Later. Or not next week. I'm sorry. I lied. We'll see you on Friday for our Raw Rundown. So, all right, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.
What's up, guys? If you like that video, there's plenty more where that came from. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell so we can just feed you all the goodness daily. Hurry up. Come on. Let's go.